Big changes never happen overnight. Every great achievement, every inspiring success story, and every extraordinary life is built one small step at a time. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is rarely talent or luck. More often, it is the willingness to keep moving forward, even when progress feels invisible. In a busy town filled with hardworking people, there lived an ordinary 18-year-old boy. He wasn't the smartest student in school, the strongest athlete, or the most popular person among his friends. He lived in a small apartment with his parents and younger sister. His family worked hard just to pay the bills, and after school he spent his evenings working part-time at a local shop to help support them. Every day felt like a battle. While others celebrated success, he celebrated simply making it through another week. Scrolling through social media made everything worse. His classmates posted pictures of expensive holidays, new cars, scholarships, and exciting achievements. Every success story he saw reminded him of everything he believed he wasn't. Slowly, comparison stole his confidence. He began asking himself the same painful question every night: will my life ever change? One evening, after another long day, he sat beside his father in their small workshop. His father was quietly repairing an old wooden chair that had been damaged over many years. With calm patience, he rubbed the rough wood using a piece of sandpaper. Stroke after stroke, the surface became smoother and brighter. The boy watched for several minutes before saying, "Why spend so much time on something so old? It will take forever." His father smiled without stopping his work. "My son," he said gently, "one stroke may seem too small to matter, but 1,000 strokes can transform everything." Those simple words stayed in the boy's heart long after the chair had been repaired. For the first time, he realized that success wasn't created by one big moment. It was created through countless small moments that most people ignored. That night he couldn't sleep. Instead of thinking about everything he lacked, he began thinking about one simple question. What is one small thing I can do tomorrow that my future self will thank me for? The next morning, he woke up 1 hour earlier than usual. He didn't make a dramatic plan or try to change his entire life in a single day. Instead, he picked up a dusty book from his shelf and read only 2 pages. Just 2 pages. It didn't feel impressive. In fact, it almost felt meaningless. But before going to bed that evening, he felt proud because he had kept a promise to himself. The following day he read 2 more pages. Then another 2. Soon, reading became part of his daily routine. Weeks later he completed his first book from beginning to end. It wasn't just about gaining knowledge. It was proof that small actions, repeated consistently, could create extraordinary results. Encouraged by this success, he introduced another habit. Every morning he completed 10 push-ups. At first his muscles ached and he wanted to quit. Some mornings he skipped the routine entirely. But instead of giving up because he missed a day, he simply started again the next morning. He also began saving a small amount of money every week. Sometimes it was only a few coins. Friends laughed at him and told him it was pointless. They said no one became successful by reading 2 pages a day, exercising for 10 minutes, or saving spare change. For a moment, their words made him doubt himself. But then he remembered his father's chair. One stroke may seem small. 1,000 strokes change everything. Months slowly became years. Without even noticing, his life began changing. The 2 pages he once struggled to read became entire chapters. His confidence grew because knowledge gave him new ideas and new ways of thinking. His daily exercise improved his health and discipline. The money he saved allowed him to purchase a few simple tools. He started repairing old watches for neighbors during weekends. At first he repaired only 1 or 2 each month. Then satisfied customers recommended him to friends. Slowly, more people trusted his work. He wasn't becoming successful because of luck. He was becoming successful because every single day he showed up. By his mid-20s, his small side business had become a respected repair shop. Customers admired him because he was honest, reliable, and always willing to improve. His shelves were filled with books that had transformed the way he thought about business, relationships, leadership, and life. People who once ignored him now asked him for advice. One day, he received an invitation to speak at a local school. Standing in front of hundreds of students made him nervous. Looking into their faces, he saw a younger version of himself, young people filled with dreams, fears, and uncertainty. Instead of giving a complicated speech, he shared one simple lesson. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Read 1 page. Learn 1 skill. Save 1 coin. Take 1 step. Improve by just 1% every day. Small actions repeated over time create extraordinary lives. The audience listened in complete silence. Many students later admitted that his story changed the way they viewed success. Years continued to pass. His repair shop expanded into a successful workshop that employed apprentices from the local community. His habit of reading turned into a personal library.